too many thoughts to share. I think just obviously we weren't good enough this evening. To win football games in the Premier League, you have to play better than we did. I think obviously after they got the early goal, I don't think there were too many clear-cut chances for either team throughout the rest of the game. So yeah, disappointing night overall.
Thank you, Coach. Any questions?
Were you surprised with how physically fit they were, Steve, for a third game in 6 days? I mean, they really their pressing was excellent, and they kept going almost to the end.
Yeah, a little bit of both. I think sometimes when you play regularly, it's always it's not a bad thing. They did start really well and energetic. I don't think it lasted the whole game. Obviously, I think the last 20 minutes became quite a open transition type game where we were obviously trying to get the equalizer and they were sort of catching us on the break. But there was good effort from them. That I must give credit to them. They did press well in the first 30 minutes, especially. But in saying that, half time they only had two shots um, at our goal, and then second half we obviously tried to impose ourselves, but as I say, just on the evening, just not enough like sort of man of the match performances from our team. So not a bad opportunity or time for us to reflect going into this remainder of the season. As I said to the players, um, we're having a really good season thus far. It's on the brink of continuing to be a really good season, having made a final, a quarterfinal of the Confed. Still in Nedbank and a lot to play for in the league, but we have to play better than we did this evening if we want that season to continue to be a good one.
Coach, just unlucky on the result. Just they press too high, but and also they have a very relentless Morris up top who's constantly harassing the defense. But with that, you are constantly building up. Why the insistence to build up if they're so high up? Is it just because those are your efforts, like principles, or it's just that confidence in you that you can play out of those situations as well?
Yeah, look, obviously it's a little bit of us, knowing that if we can get out of the press, it obviously creates a lot of opportunities for us. We're not a team right now that has a big strike up front to play it anyway long. So, we've got to try and make what we do well continue to do it. Um, on another day and another evening, had everyone just been a little bit more on top of their game, those type of situations you come out of. Um, so, us not being nowhere near our best and only losing 1-0 and perhaps maybe deserved a little bit more says quite a lot.
Coach, you have won just one game, one league game out of the last five. Are you concerned that maybe the amount of cup competitions, even the Confederations Cup is here, are you kind of losing focus in the league, if I'm putting that correctly?
No, I'm not concerned.
Coach, it seems to be, I don't know how to put it, but the new players are getting injured. Kiba now missed up this game. Mujela is also out injured. How frustrating it is to get players and then they get injured when they start gelling it? Because I remember Mujela was also fitting in Kiba, whatever of the next then got injured the following game. How frustrating is that?
No, it is obviously frustrating. I mean, when you don't have Pasadena who's suspended for tonight's game, Sanele Barnes who had suffered from a illness who is only now recovered and starts training this coming week. Obviously, without Tatu, without Magella, KZ, Goswell, KZ, and Nina. Also, unfortunately, had a boil just at the worst place on his shin, which just made him unavailable to play. So when you've got your two fullbacks, starting fullbacks and wide players not available, Lakolani also came back, also suffered quite a lot of illness together with Barnes, but he slowly got back. Was only really able to give us 20, maybe 25 minutes. So when you've got 5, 6 players of their ability and caliber not available, it is frustrating.
Okay, we'll take the last round of questions. Sandile?
Coach, just with those frustrations, is it kicking in, or maybe I should ask how is it slowly starting to creep in that um, you lost some very key players, Blake and Calvin Crumb, and most recently Jaden as well. Is it starting to feel like that when you see that when other players are not available, you've got to count on the younger players, the Abraham, the Chelsea, and also
Yeah, look, I didn't even mention Ashley Cupido, who also picked up a knee injury. So it is obviously frustrating when you've got key players that you have brought in that aren't available. And, there's quite a young squad that when Peely is getting his minutes and he's starting to show, I think he's slowly coming on and being a bit more effective. Um, you know, both our right backs. In terms of Kaizer, we brought in Shakir, also a long-term injury. He's out with the knee operation. And so when you have that many players, you've got to shuffle the pack a little bit. But I'm never one that I said again to the players, you, we're going to have injuries, and it's your responsibility to, when you get given the chance, to take that opportunity. So I don't think it's creeping in. I mean, we've always been able, and we will continue. I'll sit you at the end of the season, and we'll look at it as being a really successful season, I've no doubt. But right now, it's just getting through this little bit of period. But there's no doubt that if we want to advance in the net bank, we have to play better.